Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Joseph Brett with Ken Snow coming to you live from Sutherland High School in Sutherland, Oregon. We thank you for joining us today. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Today featuring the visiting St. Mary's Crusaders and the home team, the Douglas Trojans.
As we honor America and its Star-Spangled Banner with the national anthem.
We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with the Medford School District and our participating community business partners. We're going to take a quick moment to recognize the national anthem. We'll be right back with Crusaders football right after this. Welcome back to Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net, where St. Mary's is coming in to take on the 0-5 Douglas Trojans. Today's game being played at Sutherland High School. Moved here because of, I believe, construction issues going on at Douglas. So today's game being played here at Sutherland High School here in Sutherland, Oregon. Folks, our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. On YouTube, search Table Rock Sports and click on the red subscribe button. So St. Mary's coming in 4-4 overall on the season, 0-3 in league play, take on the Douglas Trojans, who are 0-5 overall on the season, yet to win a game. It's their senior night. If they're going to win one, this is the game. I'm pretty sure they'd like to win, go out with a bang, at least to end the season. The final game of the regular season for both of these teams this evening. We're just about 4 minutes and 30 seconds away from kickoff. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net right after this.
At 3 o'clock, Carter's campaign for class president will go live. His platform?
Thirsty for change?
Juice boxes for all. At 4, Liz will bid online and win.
Yes! Yes!
Which is why at 2, I'm down the street preparing for the storm. So no matter what, the show will go on.
Daily adventures start right here at Pinnacle 365. You'll find exactly what you need for your morning motivation. Later in the day, add some crunch to your lunch with crispy, crunchy chickens, mouth-watering chicken, and chicken tenders. Wherever your next adventure takes you, we're here to keep you energized throughout the day. And our new Peak Rewards program helps you save money on fuel so you can travel further for less. Daily adventures are better with Pinnacle 365.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports, I love my team, I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
Seen a new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night, brought to you in part by TableRockSports.net. Just about a minute until kickoff here from Sutherland High School. St. Mary's coming in to take on Douglas on the road in the final regular season game of the year. St. Mary's going to receive the kickoff. Back deep for them will be Tyson Del Planche and TJ Flowers. Today's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip on our many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy.
Okay, slide that down there. So you wait, don't sit down yet, Mark.
St. Mary's led by a handful of players from TJ Flowers to Gavin Kugel. Quarterback Eli Haynes. Tyson Del Planche, who had himself a heck of a game last week, was able to help his team. Or 2 weeks ago, excuse me. We had a cancellation last week. Helped his team rally back and win after being down 14 late in the game. There's the whistle. And it's going to be an onside kick for Douglas. St. Mary's going to fall on top of the ball. That's Ty Cronenberger falling on top of it for the Crusaders. And they're going to start their first drive of the evening from the 50-yard line. 1st and 10. Eli Haynes going to be in the backfield for, it's going to be Bo Aldrich in the backfield for Eli Haynes this evening. Good to see Bo Aldrich on the field after getting hurt 2 weeks ago and not being able to finish that game. Haynes here taking the snap, hands it off to Aldrich up the left side. He's going to get hit at about the 46-yard line, fall at the 45. They're going to spot it for a gain of about 6 on the play, so it's going to bring up 2nd down and 4 to go for the Crusaders in their opening drive of the evening. Haynes has Del Planche and Flowers to his right. Aldrich in the backfield to his right as well. And we say it every week, the hard snap. It gets teams to jump. St. Mary's will do it throughout the entirety of this game. Douglas going to have to stay on their toes and not jump off sides. St. Mary's good at getting teams to cross the line and pick up that yardage. This time it's good for a first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line for the Crusaders. Same formation for St. Mary's here. Flowers and Del Planche to the right. Aldrich to the right of Haynes. Haynes going to take the snap. It's going to be to Aldrich again up the left side. He's going to be brought down after a gain of about 3 yards. Haynes takes the snap, screen pass over to Flowers. Good run after the catch there for TJ Flowers, and it's going to be another St. Mary's first down. Brought down at about the 27-yard line. They'll spot it at the 28. 1st and 10 from the 28 for St. Mary's. 10:34 to go here in the first quarter. Aldrich going to take the snap up the right side. Takes a couple of players with him for a couple extra yards. Going to pick up about 6 on the play, it looks like. Aldrich takes the snap up the right side. Going to be good for another St. Mary's first down. St. Mary's going to flip the formation. Going to have Tyson Del Planche. And TJ Flowers to the left of Haynes this time. Indiana Olsen going to go in motion. Flowers are going to look to pass on the screen around to Bo Aldrich. Incomplete though, going to bring up 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10 from the 17. Go the Crusaders. Same formation. Flowers and Del Planche on the left. Handoff is going to be the reverse to Indiana Olsen up the left side. And he's going to be brought down at about the 2-yard line. St. Mary's likes to run that play at least once or twice per game. Tends to catch most teams off guard. They hand the ball off to Aldrich, and they all follow. He gives it back to Indiana Olsen around the other side. And it usually works out for St. Mary's, as it did there. Gets them down to the 4-yard line where they are 1st and 10. 8:40 to go here in the first quarter. Handoff's going to be to Aldrich. He makes a spin move back to the inside. And he's in for the St. Mary's touchdown. With 8:27 to go, St. Mary's strikes first. So Eli Haynes set to attempt the extra point. There's the snap and the hold. The kick is up, and it is good. And like that, St. Mary's leads 7-0 over the Douglas Trojans. 8:27 to go here in the first quarter. We'll take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more St. Mary's Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net right after this.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
This year, don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. Eli Haynes kicks it down to about the 15-yard line. Branson Willis there to return the kick, slips in, falls at about the 17 is where they're going to spot it, and that's where Douglas will start their first drive of the evening. 1st and 10. They're going to call it the 16 from the 16-yard line. See what Douglas offense can do against the St. Mary's defense. St. Mary's pretty good defensive team. And a good run there for Douglas. Branson Willis takes it for about 9 yards. They're going to mark him down 7 yards on the gain, so 2nd and 3 to go for the Trojans from the 25-yard line. Quarterback keeper this time, runs up the middle, has some running room. Brought down at the 45-yard line. Blake Kelly on the run for the Trojans there. The one weak spot in this St. Mary's defense is probably stopping that run game. We've seen a few teams this year be able to run the ball pretty well up the middle against St. Mary's. If they can shut down that run game, they can pretty much shut down most teams, as their passing defense has looked sharp all season long. And a fumbled snap by the Trojans, just falling on top of the ball is Kelly, but it looks like St. Mary's believes they have it. They're going to whistle the play dead and say Douglas came away with the ball. They took that snap at the 45-yard line. They find themselves all the way back at the 22. A loss of 23 yards on the play for the Trojans there. A lot of ground to make up here on 2nd down and 33 yards to go. 7:24 still on the clock here in the first quarter. Another high snap. Kelly's able to come down with the snap. Has some running room. And is brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 12 on the play for Blake Kelly, who almost lost another snap there over his head, but was able to come down with the ball and make a run for it. Picks up 12, but still going to have 19 yards to go to pick up the first down. 3rd and 19 from the 36. Go the Trojans. Kelly has Willis off to his left, 3 receivers to the left as well, and it's another high snap. And he's going to come down with the ball at about the 16-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down for Douglas. I'm assuming they're going to elect to punt the ball away here. Going back deep for St. Mary's will be Tyson Delplanche. Delplanche finds himself at just about the 45-yard line. Muff snap. A good job by the Douglas punter to get that ball off. It's going to go off of a Douglas player first. They thought they were going to be able to come up with a recovery there, but goes off the back of one of the Douglas players. Pretty sure they're going to make sure it stays with St. Mary's. It does. St. Mary's is going to take over 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. 5:47 now to go here in the first quarter. So Haynes has Aldrich to his left. He looks to pass, steps up into the pocket, has a little bit of running room, stays on his feet, but is brought down at the 36-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 7 yards on the play for the Crusaders, and that'll bring up 2nd down now and 3 from the 36. Haynes is going to have Bo Aldrich this time to his right. TJ Flowers and Tyson Delplanche set to the right as well. Haynes going to look to pass, rolls out to the right, has a man open. It's Delplanche. Catch and run along the far sideline. A big hit there at the 15-yard line. But nothing that Tyson Delplanche is not able to handle. A heck of a player for this St. Mary's football team. Had himself a great season so far. Only a junior. He'll be back next year for St. Mary's. So we'll TJ Flowers, Indiana Olson. Jaden Foster got hurt earlier in the season. He'll be back next year. Only 5 seniors on this St. Mary's team this year. So a lot of chemistry coming up in the next couple of years for this Crusaders football team. Pass is going to be to Aldrich, but it's going to go off of the turf. The officials will rule it incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down now and 20 from the 50-yard line for St. Mary's. Aldrich, Flowers, and Delplanche set to the right. Tyson Delplanche goes in motion. Eli Haynes looks to pass. They're going to dump it off to Aldrich. He's got some running room, makes a couple guys miss, gets down to about the 32, 33-yard line. A nice pickup there for St. Mary's. With the way the first drive went for the Trojans, I think St. Mary's might elect to go for it here on 4th down and 3 from the 33-yard line. The offense staying out on the field. Haynes takes the snap, hands it off to Aldrich. Gets around the corner, has some running room. Falls forward for the first down, but a flag is thrown. Bo Aldrich down on the field. Looks like he might just be cramping up a little bit. Players helping him stretch it out on the sideline. He hurt that lower leg area a couple of weeks ago. Was not able to return to the game. We're hoping that it's just a cramp here for Bo, and he's able to get up and return to the game. He's a huge part of the St. Mary's offensive game plan. Indiana Olson coming in for Bo when he went down with his injury a couple of weeks ago. Did a fantastic job filling in at the running back position. I'm sure we're going to see him in the next couple of years taking over the running back duties for Crusaders football team. The penalty is going to be against St. Mary's. Bo's going to get helped up off the field. Appears to be all right. Looked like it was just a cramp. And it's going to be fourth and 16 now for St. Mary's. Fourth and 16 for St. Mary's. They're going to keep the offense on the field. Amir Patel in the backfield for St. Mary's. Del Planch and Flowers to the right. Indiana Olson goes in motion. Haynes drops back to pass. Has a man open. And incomplete to Indiana Olson. And St. Mary's will turn the ball over on downs. Douglas will take over. First and 10 from the 45-yard line. Douglas looking to improve off that first drive. A couple of mishaps coming on that drive. Almost lost the punt. A couple of balls over the head of the quarterback as well. Kelly in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to Branson Willis, but he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Going to be a loss of about 1 on the play. So 2nd and 11 now for the Trojans. Kelly in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right. 1 goes in motion. They take the snap and hand it off to the guy going in motion. The ball comes out. We'll wait to see who fell on top of it. And it's going to be St. Mary's football. No official ruling from the officials there. And there it is. Lost fumble. Joel Griffin took the ball on the end around and coughed it up at the line of scrimmage, and St. Mary's will take over now. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line after the Trojans fumble. Haynes takes the snap. Loses the ball, picks it up off the ground, but he's going to be brought down for a big loss. They'll call the play dead at about the 45-yard line. It's going to be a loss of about we're going to call it a loss of 10 on the play, so it'll be 2nd down and 20 coming for the Crusaders. Haynes takes the snap, looks to pass, has a man open across the middle. It's Patel. Made a great effort to make that catch there and took a big hit at the end, not able to hold on to the ball, but a great effort by Hamir Patel to try to hold on to that ball. Would have been a big pickup for St. Mary's there, but the incomplete pass brings up 3rd down and 20 from the 46-yard line. Haynes takes the snap, rolls out to his left, has a man open. It's Del Planch. He makes the grab. They're going to call it incomplete. So 4th and 20, St. Mary's going to punt the ball away. Tyson Del Planch back to punt for the Crusaders. He gets it off. And not a good punt. Tyson Del Planch, usually a terrific punter for St. Mary's. That one goes off the foot, a little awkward, and out of bounds it goes. It's only going to be about a 10-yard punt for Tyson Del Planch. It'll be 1st down and 10 now for the Trojans. 1:38 to go here in the first quarter. St. Mary's leading 7-0 over the Douglas Trojans. You're listening to Crusaders football on Table Rock Sports. Another muff snap by the Trojans, and St. Mary's falls on top of this one. And another turnover for Douglas results in a takeaway for St. Mary's. And the offense will come back out onto the field. See if St. Mary's can capitalize on the Douglas fumble there. St. Mary's yet to find the end zone after their opening drive, where they marched down the field pretty easily. Ended with a Bo Aldrich touchdown. The handoff's going to go to Indiana Olson. He'll carry it forward for a gain of about 4 on the play. We'll bring up 2nd down now for St. Mary's. Haynes keeps it and is brought down at about the 35-yard line. So 3rd down and 2 now for this St. Mary's offense. Eli Haynes looking into the sidelines to get the call. He has Tyson Del Planch and Indiana Olson in the backfield with him. Takes the snap. It's going to be to Del Planch. He's going to pick up the 1st down and a couple of yards extra. Gets down to about the 30-yard line. St. Mary's going to let the clock just run out on the first quarter, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. St. Mary's heads to the second quarter with a 7-0 lead over the Douglas Trojans. You're listening to St. Mary's Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this.
45 years, RVTD has been the way to go in the Rogue Valley. We celebrate others making a difference in our amazing community, like La Clinica. La Clinica provides affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health services for all, especially those who face barriers to care. With 26 neighborhood health centers and school-based clinics throughout the Rogue Valley,
La Clinica is for everyone, helping patients live their healthiest lives possible.
Way to go, La Clinica!
Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. We head to the second quarter of action here from Sutherland High School. St. Mary's holding on to a 7-0 lead over the Douglas Trojans. 1st and 10 from the 30 go the Crusaders. Handoff up the middle is going to go for about 7 yards there, down to about the 23. Haynes takes the snap, hands it off to Tyson Del Planche. Goes around the left end and gets down. Down to about the 10, but looks like the penalty is going to be against St. Mary's, and it is. They'll march them back. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Trojans. Handoff to Del Planche again. He gets down close to the 1st down marker. Brought down just about the 22-yard line. St. Mary's running a hurry-up offense, trying to get too many men on the field, and they do. They catch Douglas trying to substitute and use it to their advantage. Too many men on the field against Douglas will move St. Mary's up for a 1st down. Eli Haynes lets one go, trying to find TJ Flowers in the end zone. Pass is going to be incomplete. We'll bring up 2nd down now. Penalty is going to go against St. Mary's there. So it'll be 1st and 13, or excuse me, 1st and 15 for the Crusaders. Eli Haynes is going to have Indiana Olsen in the backfield this time. Del Planche and Flowers off to the right. Takes the snap. The handoff's going to go to Olsen. Makes a cut back up the middle and gets back to about the original line of scrimmage. Pass to Tyson Del Planch. And he's in for the touchdown. Eli Haynes finds Tyson Del Planch on a quick route. And like that, St. Mary's is up 13-0 over Douglas, awaiting the extra point. Looks like St. Mary's is going to elect to go for the 2-point conversion here. Indiana Olsen in the backfield with Eli Haynes. Flowers and Del Planch to the right. Handoff is going to be kept by Eli Haynes. Then he's in, and the 2-point conversion is good. St. Mary's 15, Douglas 0. 10:06 to go here in the second quarter. You're listening to Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net.
You're a coach or plan to be a coach. What kind of coach do you want to be? This?
Hey! What is that? Come on, guys! You're killing me!
Or this?
I love it. I love what I see. I don't care about the mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Guys making millions of dollars on Sunday, they make mistakes.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.org.
There's a time machine not so far away that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide, where wonder rules the day and families are transformed, from the smallest bug-eyed explorer to that surliest know-it-all. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
Come back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. Eli Haynes kicks it off, taking it about the 10-yard line. Running room up the right side. Bryson Baird. A good return there for the Trojans. Gets out to about the 38-yard line. He almost lost that kickoff. Fumbled it at about the 10. But was able to take it all the way out to the 38-yard line before being brought down. And that's where the Trojans will start this drive. 1st and 10. Another high snap over the head of the quarterback. He falls on top of the ball at the 20-yard line. And again, Douglas working out of a hole here. It's going to be a loss of 17 yards on the play for Douglas. And it'll bring up 2nd down now and 27 to go. Snap and throw across the middle. Kelly finds a man. Douglas gets the ball all the way down to about the 32-yard line. He's spotted at the 30. So it'll be 3rd down now and 17 for the Trojans. Kelly going to be working out of the shotgun. He's going to have a 3-receiver set to his left, 1 to the right. He's going to look to throw on the screen pass. The ball's going to be too high. Intended for Ethan Sumter. And it'll be 4th and 17 now for Douglas. And they're going to elect to punt the ball away here, it looks like. Back to receive the punt is Tyson Del Planch. and it's blocked. St. Mary's blocks the punt, and falling on top of the ball is Ty Cronenberger. St. Mary's is going to take over 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the 27. Still 8:21 to go here in the second quarter. St. Mary's 15, Douglas 0. Eli Haynes takes the snap and rolls out to his right. Looks to throw. Has Tyson Del Planche. Almost picked off. A good job there by Joel Griffin. He came all the way across the field to deflect that one. Almost had the interception. Had Haynes put a little more oomph on that one, he would have had a touchdown to Tyson Del Planche, but he left it up hanging in the air a little bit too long. And it gave Griffin an opportunity to come over and almost end up with the interception. Not able to make the grab, though. So 2nd and 10 from the 27 goes St. Mary's. Eli Haynes has Indiana Olsen in the backfield, hands it off to him up the left side. He's going to be brought down for a short gain of about 3 yards on the play. So Olsen in the backfield, Del Planche and Flowers to the right. Haynes rolls out to the right, has Patel. Patel not able to hold on to the football, though. Incomplete pass. It'll be now 3rd down and 7 to go. 4th down and 7 to go for St. Mary's. Looks like they're probably going to elect to go for it here on 4th down. And Douglas offense hasn't shown that they're doing too much this evening. St. Mary's okay with just giving the ball to Douglas at the 24-yard line if they can't come up with this 4th down conversion here. Haynes looks to throw, has a man. Flowers makes the catch. He gets down all the way to about the 9-yard line, and it's going to be a St. Mary's 1st down. Haynes to Flowers all the way to the 9, so 1st and goal now for St. Mary's after the 4th down pickup there. Haynes hands the ball off to Del Planche. Or that's Indiana Olsen. He goes around the right side. Gets down to about the 5. So it's going to be 2nd and goal for the Crusaders from the 6-yard line. Flowers and Del Planche to the left. Indiana Olsen in the backfield. The handoff's going to go to Del Planche. He makes a cut around the right side. He comes up just short of the goal line. Gets down to about the 2. Penalty is going to go against the Trojans. So the ball will be moved half the distance to the goal. That'll be 1st and goal from the 1-yard line for the Crusaders, who are up 15-0 already over the Douglas Trojans. 6:55 to go here in the second quarter. So Haynes has Del Planch and Olsen in the backfield. The handoff's going to go to Tyson Del Planch, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the goal line. It's going to be third down now and 2 yards to go, or a yard to go. Again, Olsen and Del Planch in the backfield with Haynes. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself, and he's going to get in to the end zone for a St. Mary's touchdown. Eli Haynes on the quarterback keeper finds the end zone, and like that, St. Mary's now up 21-0 over the Douglas Trojans. St. Mary's went for the 2-point conversion on the last touchdown. Looks like they're going to elect to kick the extra point this time. Tyson Del Planch set to hold for Eli Haynes. There's the snap, the hold, the kick is up. And the kick is good. And after the extra point, St. Mary's now leads 22-0 over the Trojans. 5:37 to go here in the second quarter. You're listening to St. Mary's Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net. We'll be right back after a short break.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Sherm's Thunderbird Market has been serving Southern Oregon for over 50 years. We are thankful and proud to be able to say that our employees are like family, and we certainly couldn't serve Southern Oregon so well without them.
I love my job, and what better place to work than for the people who care about you and your community.
We really are treated more like family rather than just employees.
Our loyal customers make my job fun and more enjoyable.
Sherm's is now hiring. Go to our website to see what positions are available.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. Eli Haynes kicking off to about the 20-yard line. Douglas brings it out to the 34, and that's where they'll start this drive. First down and 10, 5:32 to go here in the second quarter. Blake Kelly working out of the shotgun, has two receivers to either side, hands the ball off, but going nowhere is running back Branson Willis. Willis brought down for a loss of about 4 yards on the play. It'll be second down and 14 for the Trojans from the 32. Kelly takes the snap, drops back to pass, has a man. The throw's going to be too high, falls incomplete. Intended receiver was Sage Baker. And it's going to be third down now for the Trojans. Douglas struggling to find any kind of offensive rhythm this evening. Kelly takes the snap, dumps it off to his man, but he's met just behind the line of scrimmage and tackled for a loss on the play. It's going to be fourth down now. And again, 14 yards to go for Douglas. Tyson Del Planch back at about the 50 to receive the punt. Drops just inside the 50-yard line, and that's where Douglas will down the football, and St. Mary's will take over on offense. First and 10 from the 48. Folks, for almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon, locally owned, family run. Bill's Glass supports our schools and our communities. Haynes back to pass, has a man open, and just overthrowing. Seth Baker there. Baker beating his man downfield. A great throw from Haynes, just a little too far. Almost another St. Mary's touchdown there. So Eli Haynes takes the play from the sidelines. He has Indiana Olsen in the backfield. Two receivers to the right and one to the left. Himir Patel goes in motion. It's going to be a screen pass to Flowers. Flowers brought down at about the 41-yard line, or the 39-yard line, excuse me. And it's going to be just about a yard short of the first down. So third down and 1 to go for the Crusaders offense. Haynes is going to keep the ball himself, has some running room, picks up the first down and more to about the 30-yard line. Del Planch and Flowers are going to be to the left. Baker's going to be to the right. Haynes is going to look to throw another screen pass to Flowers. He makes the catch. Yeah, would have had some good running room if he didn't fall to the turf making that grab. But he's able to hold on to the ball and pick up a couple of yards on first down. Now second down and 7 to go for St. Mary's from the 31-yard line. 2:50 to go here in the second quarter. Haynes takes the snap, drops back, looks to pass. He's going to keep the ball himself. Has some running room on the left side. Picks up the first down and a few more. Gets out of bounds at about the 15. So first and 10 from the 15, go the Crusaders. Haynes takes the snap and hands it to Indiana Olsen. Makes a cut back up the middle and finds the end zone for another St. Mary's Crusaders touchdown. St. Mary's player down in the end zone. I think it is Olsen. And Bo Aldrich is already out of this game. That's a tough blow for this St. Mary's team. We'll let them tend to Indiana Olsen. We'll step away, take a quick break. We'll be right back, though, with more Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net right after this.
Friends and family gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
Welcome back. You're watching St. Mary's Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net. The Crusaders just finding the end zone for their fourth touchdown of the evening. Eli Haynes set to attempt the extra point here. The kick is up, and it is good. And like that, St. Mary's leading 29-0 over the Douglas Trojans. We'll stay right here. You're listening to Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net. Folks, Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as a new sponsor. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean locations throughout all of Southern Oregon. And Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon at 950 Royal Avenue in Medford have a wide range of eye care services for the entire family. Visit eyecaresouthern.oregon.com to see how Dr. Brian Mitchell and his team can keep your family's vision clearly focused. And today's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip at our many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy. St. Mary's up 29-0. 2:28 to go here in the second quarter still. Haynes set to kick off for the Crusaders. Haynes gives this one a boot. It's taken at about the 18-yard line. The ball's fumbled.
Will not be tolerated, and such conduct may subject the violator to removal from the event and resulting penalties assessed against your school.
St. Mary's takes over after the fumbled kickoff. Eli Haynes on first down finds Tice Del Planch in the end zone for another Crusaders touchdown, and like that now it's 35-0. 2:16 still to go here in the second quarter. St. Mary's looks like they're going to elect to go for the two-point conversion here. The handoff's going to go to John Healy. Healy's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Two-point conversion's no good, but St. Mary's leading 35-0. 2:16 to go here in the second. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net right after this.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at SouthernOregonSports.com.
Eli Haynes kicks off, taking it about the 15-yard line. Finally being brought down just shy of the 30. Bryson Baird taking the kickoff for the Trojans there. Douglas offense back onto the field here. 2:10 to go in the second quarter. Looking to get on the board still, yet to score in this ball game. Kelly working out of the shotgun. He's going to have two receivers to the right and left. One man in the backfield will be Branson Willis. Kelly's going to drop back, looks to throw, has a man. It's a penalty. A good pickup there for Douglas, but it looks like they're going to have an unsportsmanlike penalty called against him at the end of the play. Man came in for a late hit. They're going to march this one back all the way to the 34-yard line. It'll be second down and about 4 to go for the Trojans after the penalty flag. Pass is thrown. It's caught. No, it's dropped. The ball came out. Looked like he made the catch, but the ball comes out at the end. Well defended there by Seth Baker. Baker able to get a hand in there and knock the ball loose. And it's going to be second down and 4 for Douglas. Second and 4 from the 28 for the Trojans. 4 receivers set to the left. It's going to be the option. The ball is loose. The running back's going to fall on top of it. And a big loss for the Trojans there. It'll now be third down and about 13 to go for Douglas. Four receiver set again to the left of the quarterback. He's going to look to throw, has to step up into the pocket though, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. Going to be fourth down for Douglas. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Douglas just letting the clock run down. Looks like they're going to take the delay of game penalty here. Folks, it's great local businesses that keep the games coming for you, like Sherm's Thunderbird, Food for Less, Vista Utilities, Travel Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Live streams don't happen without our sponsor partners, including title sponsor Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Superstore on Highway 62, and presenting sponsor Siskiyou Cellular with 7 Southern Oregon locations to serve you. So it's going to be 4th and 17 from the 22-yard line for the Trojans. 17 seconds to go in the first half. St. Mary's leading 35-0. The Trojans look like they're going to go for it here. No, they're going to punt the ball away. Tyson Del Planche back to receive for the Crusaders. He's just going to let this one go. And Douglas will down it at the 48-yard line. Haynes just going to take a knee and send us to the half. And we head to the half. St. Mary's leading 35-0 over the Douglas Trojans. You're listening to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. And we'll be back with more Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net right after this.
What is education? Is it desks in a line? Is it reading from a textbook? Or should it be something more?
St. Mary's is a really special place, and it's hard to understand that unless you visit, unless you spend time here.
And the kids here are just wonderful.
It makes teaching easy because they want to learn and they're very respectful.
They care about each other. They know how to collaborate and work together. They know how to figure out complex problems.
They respond to enthusiasm and they develop their own enthusiasm, which is something that I feed off as a teacher.
We care for them as a whole, as an individual. It's not just about my subject. We care about all parts of that student.
One of the benefits of our project-based learning program in the middle school is that students are able to take what they're learning and make something really creative and inventive and exciting, and they're also very invested in it because it's real to them.
The students really get involved and get to learn problem solving through a hands-on approach. Through our mod system, they can take an engineering class and see if it's for them, but then maybe realize that they want to do something a little more creative and then take some art classes and find out that architecture might be their thing.
This is education for the 21st century. Our programming is designed to teach people to think outside the box.
This year we have students from 11 different countries, plus all of our American students, so we're an international campus. Students learn from each other. Local students learn from students who come to go to school here. In the classrooms, they really add to what is happening, and that benefits the local students.
A great education is more than just what happens inside the classroom. It's what happens when students learn about competition, about teamwork, about how to win and how to lose. It's about learning how to become who they need to become. I think what's most important about this is that you know that kid sitting in front of you, you see them as an individual, and you understand that you can have an impact on their life and inspire them to find out something about themselves that they didn't know existed, and that they can leave this school and they can go off and do some great things with their lives, whatever that may be. I feel like we're doing something pretty special and spectacular at this place.
It's so inspiring, not only for myself, these students, but for everybody who works here, for everybody who comes here. To be part of St. Mary's is something that is truly extraordinary.
round of applause to your Douglas High School Trojan Marching Band, directed by Hannah Abercrombie and drum major by Leslie Maynard.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. St. Mary's coming in to take on the Douglas Trojans this evening in the final regular season game for both of these teams. And it's been all Crusaders through the first half of play. St. Mary's leading Douglas 35-0 at the end of 2 quarters. And Douglas really been struggling the whole first half to get any kind of offensive rhythm going. They've had 3 or 4 high snaps gone over the head of the quarterback. Almost had one punt get loose in the backfield. Another one St. Mary's was able to block. Douglas also lost a kickoff return. They fumbled it. And St. Mary's was able to turn it into a quick touchdown. Bo Aldrich coming down with an injury in the first half. Hasn't come back into the game yet. Not sure if we'll see him return to action this evening or not. But as it stands, Indiana Olsen and Tyson Del Planche sharing the backfield opportunities that have come up with Bo Aldrich going down. Also, John Healy and Seth Baker getting a little bit of work, little extra work as well on the offensive end of things. Just a couple minutes until the start of the second half here from Sutherland High School. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back, though, with more Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net right after this quick break.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K. Whether it's some Monday motivation to kickstart your day, adding some crunch to your lunch, or fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. Douglas going to start with the football to open up the second half. The extra 3 minutes goes up onto the clock. But I think both teams ready to get back to the action as St. Mary's comes onto the field. Sure, Douglas won't be too far behind them. Folks, Table Rock Sports is excited to welcome the Thomason Hospitality Group of Grants Pass and Tap Rock Northwest Grill as a new sponsor. You can also enjoy Thomason Hospitality at Elmer's, Pita Pit, and Human Bean locations throughout Southern Oregon. We'll take another quick break before the second half gets started. You're listening to St. Mary's Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net.
Friends and family gather and memories are made. Tap Rock Northwest Grill.
Seen a new way to achieve the highest level of savings. Peak Rewards. The Peak Rewards app is your roadmap to savings wherever your journey takes you. Simply by using our mobile app, you can shop for a mountain of savings in any of our convenience stores and fuel up for less. Just download the Peak Rewards app, register, find participating stations and stores near you, and start saving. With Peak Rewards, you can travel further for less. So what are you waiting for? Download Peak Rewards today and find a location near you.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. Second half of action just about to get underway here from Sutherland High School, where today's game was moved away from Douglas to Sutherland, and St. Mary's up 35-0. Folks, today's game is brought to you in part by the Peak Rewards app by GP Energy. Download the app and save on morning motivation, crunch in your lunch, and fuel for your road trip at our many locations. Peak Rewards from GP Energy. Both teams taking the field now. Second half of action set to get underway. Eli Hayton's kicking off for the Crusaders. Too deep for Douglas. Deep for the Trojans. Cody Weirich. And Joel Griffin. Haynes kicks the ball off. It's going to be taken by Griffin at about the 20. He gets it out to about the 36-yard line, and that's where Douglas will take over first down and 10. The clock is running currently. It appears they're running a running clock through the rest of this game. St. Mary's up 35-0. Handoff up the middle going nowhere, met by Indiana Olsen and Ty Cronenberger for a loss of 3 on the play for the Trojans. So 2nd and 13 coming up now for Douglas. Offsides on the Crusaders. It'll remain 2nd down. They'll march it off 5 yards. And it'll become 2nd down and 8 for Douglas. Catch and run for Sage, for Sage Baker for the Trojans. Picks up about 6 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down and 2 to go for the Trojans offense. Quarterback keeper. Run up the middle for a gain of about 5 on the play. Going to be a Douglas first down. Blake Kelly on the quarterback keeper for the Trojans. Kelly going to have 2 receivers to each side of him and 1 running back in the backfield with him. Kelly will take the snap and hand it off to Branson Willis, who's met at the line of scrimmage and brought down for no gain. Kelly in the shotgun has Willis in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to each side. Kelly drops back to pass. Keeps the ball himself and picks up about 8 yards on the play. Good heads-up job there for Blake Kelly to not force anything and use his legs to pick up some yardage there. A manageable 3rd down now for the Trojans from the 42-yard line. It'll be 3rd and about 3. Kelly back to pass. Ty Cronenberger almost able to pick this one off. A penalty flag down on the field after the play. They're going to pick up the flag though, no penalty. So it'll be 4th down and 2 for the Trojans. And I'm sure they're going to go for it here. Kelly drops back to pass. Hit in the backfield, but able to escape. And he's going to be brought down for a loss of about 4. And St. Mary's will take over on downs at about the 48-yard line. Eli Haynes still in at quarterback. Wondering if we'll see any of TJ Flowers under center this evening. When St. Mary's gets up, we get to see a little bit of him at the quarterback position. Flowers wide left for Haynes. Del Planche to the right. Takes the snap. They're going to flea flicker. Haynes looks to throw. Has a man open, and it's caught at the 20-yard line by Seth Baker. And Seth Baker with the catch at the 20-yard line. A big pickup of about 40 yards on the play. On the flea flicker, they handed it off to Olsen. Olsen back to Haynes, and Haynes let one loose to Baker. Baker came back and made a great catch. Option out to Del Planche, and he's going to be brought down at the line of scrimmage for no gain. .435 to go here in the third quarter. Running clock going for the remainder of this game, unless Douglas can score and stop St. Mary's. Tyson Del Planche going in motion, but Seth Baker is going to jump offsides, and the Crusaders will be hit with a false start penalty. They'll move the ball back 5 yards, and it'll bring up second down now and 15 for the Crusaders. Tyson Del Planche goes in motion. Haynes takes the snap, looks to pass, has Flowers just a little bit too high to TJ Flowers, and the pass is incomplete. So 3rd and 16 for the Crusaders. Haynes working out of the shotgun. Drops back looking to pass. Has Tyson Del Planche. And it's intercepted at the 5-yard line by Joel Griffin. A rare mistake on the evening for the Crusaders there. He had Tyson Del Planche, but Eli Haynes underthrowing the ball. And Griffin coming up with the interception. And now Douglas will take over, first down and 10. Ball placed on the 6-yard line. Kelly's going to work out of the shotgun. Willis in the backfield with him. He's going to have 2 receivers to each side. They're going to hand the ball off. But hit at the line of scrimmage is Griffin, who just came up with the interception the previous play. No gain on the play for the Trojans there, and they'll bring up second down and 10. So second and they're going to call it 9 to go for the Trojans. Kelly drops back to pass, has a man open, almost intercepted by Baker. And it's going to be incomplete. Third down now for Douglas coming up from the 7-yard line. Kelly works out of the shotgun, drops back to pass. Has a man open. He makes the catch. Running room up the sideline. Tyson Del Planch, though, coming all the way downfield, able to make the stop. And a big gain there for the Trojans. The clock's going to expire on the third quarter. St. Mary's still leading 35-0 over the Douglas Trojans. You're listening to Crusaders Football on TableRockSports.net. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back right after this.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Sherm's Thunderbird Market has been serving Southern Oregon for over 50 years. We are thankful and proud to be able to say that our employees are like family, and we certainly couldn't serve Southern Oregon so well without them.
I love my job, and what better place to work than for the people who care about you and your community.
We really are treated more like family rather than just employees.
Our loyal customers make my job fun and more enjoyable.
Sherm's is now hiring. Go to our website to see what positions are available.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net. Douglas just going off for a 92-yard play, but it's going to come back. Penalties on both sides, unnecessary roughness and a holding penalty. We're going to let them sort this out. We'll take a quick break, though, and be right back with Crusaders football right after this.
Rock Northwest Grill.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Week on TableRockSports.net. Officials getting everything sorted out after the handful of penalties there at the end of the third quarter. Here's we're going to offset them and replay third down. It'll be 3rd and 8, ball on the 7-yard line. And the fourth quarter will start on the referee's whistle. Kelly working out of the shotgun, drops back to pass. He has a man open, but Tyson Delplanche is going to be there to make the interception. He had his man open, but underthrew the ball, and Delplanche comes up with the interception. Tyson down on the field, appears to be a little bit shaken up after getting hit, but he'll get up on his own and walk off. That's a good sign to see there, but definitely a little shaken up after getting hit after making the interception, and St. Mary's will take over 1st down and 10 from the 32-yard line. Eli Haynes still working out of the shotgun, hands the ball off to Indiana Olson. Olson falling behind a few blockers, but only able to fall forward for a gain of about a yard or so on the play. So it'll be 2nd down and 9 to go for the Crusaders offense. Haynes throws the ball over to Bradley Patton, but Patton not able to make the grab. The ball goes over the top of his head and incomplete. Now 3rd down for St. Mary's. And TJ Flowers over on the sideline, as we mentioned a minute ago. Looks like he's probably going to come in and play some quarterback for St. Mary's here to end this game. St. Mary's usually electing to bring in Flowers when they've got a sizable lead. Haynes hit as he throws the ball, has his man, and it's caught at the 25-yard line for a gain of about 6, and it'll be 4th down now and 3 for the Crusaders. Haynes has Olson to the right. Haynes is going to keep the ball himself, running forward and taking a few players with him. Gets down to about the 15-yard line, and it'll be 1st down St. Mary's. 8:50 to go in the 4th quarter. And the Crusaders with a 35-point lead. The Black and Blue Bowl going on down in Medford. South Medford taking on North Medford. And the Panthers are leading 27-20 in the third quarter. TJ Flowers now into the game, playing quarterback for St. Mary's, electing to take Eli Haynes out of the game with a 35-point lead. Flowers has Olson in the backfield. It's Patton and Dominic Savage in at receiver for St. Mary's. Flowers throws the ball incomplete, trying to find Hamir Patel. Patel almost coming back and making a fantastic catch there, but not able to come down with the ball. And it's going to be 3rd down and 11 to go for St. Mary's from the 17-yard line. Flowers takes the snap, trying to run the quarterback keeper, and is going to be stuffed in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of about 8 on the play. Flowers breaking some tackles, has running room on 4th down. Going to be shy of the 1st down marker, though. And St. Mary's will turn the ball over on downs. Douglas will take over 1st and 10 from the 12. Penalty flag stops the play. Kelly brought down in the backfield for a loss of about 7 on the play, but a penalty flag is down. The ball's loose, picked up by Baker. And St. Mary's going to take over on offense. So St. Mary's taking over on offense after the fumble by Douglas. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Haynes in at the quarterback position. Hands the ball off to John Healy. And Healy brought down at about the 7. Healy again with the handoff. Takes a couple players with him down to about the 4-yard line. And it'll be 3rd and goal for the Crusaders. 1:21 to go here in this ball game. Clock ticking down on Douglas. St. Mary's has that 35-point lead. Haynes looks to hand it off to Healy again, but they're going to bring it back. It's going to be a timeout, St. Mary's, before the snap. So 1 minute and 3 seconds to go here in the ball game. St. Mary's on the 4-yard line. 3rd down and goal from the 4 go. The Crusaders are going to hand the ball off to Healy. He's going to cut back up the middle, and it's going to be a touchdown for John Healy. Everybody getting in on the action this evening for St. Mary's. And it's now 41-0 in favor of the Crusaders. Good to see the big man, Bo Aldrich, out there. He's limping out on the field, but still doing his thing, just not the running back duties the rest of this game. The kick is up. It's going to be offsides on Douglas. And the clock expires, though. And that's going to do it And that's going to do it for this ball game here from Sutherland High School. St. Mary's takes down the Douglas Trojans by a final score of 41-0. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to Crusaders Football on TableRockSports.net.
Power Days at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up with a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. Get Ram Power Days special pricing on every new vehicle in stock only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. You just watched St. Mary's defeat the Douglas Trojans by a final score of 41-0. Everybody on St. Mary's side of the ball got to get involved on the action this evening. Handful of players all making their way into the end zone. The last touchdown scored by John Healy, his first and only score of the season. His dad next to me just told me he had never played football before this season. His first time attempting to play the game. And on the final regular season game of the year for the senior, he gets in and finds himself a touchdown. And with that, we would like to thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank St. Mary's High School Athletic Director Jamie Young and Douglas High School Athletic Director Rob Holvik for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on TableRockSports.net. Special thanks to head coaches Jamie Young for St. Mary's and Nick Garcia for Douglas. Our next Table Rock Sports production will be coming up next week. Playoffs for the soccer start, I think, Tuesday. Tune in. I believe we got a St. Mary's playoff soccer game coming your way. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, St. Mary's 41, Douglas nothing. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. With Ken Snow, I'm Joseph Brett, saying thanks for watching and good night from Sutherland High School in Sutherland, Oregon. And a big shout out to the kids and the wife watching the game back at home, streaming it up on the TV. Alexander, Olivia, Evelyn, and Elizabeth. Be home in a little bit. I'll get there and give you guys a big hug and everything. I know you'll be in bed when I get home, but still can't wait to see you guys. Just a couple hours drive back down the freeway. Anyways, our thanks for tuning in and watching St. Mary's Crusaders football on TableRockSports.net.